Has anyone ever told you that you can't be a firefighter?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Well, why do they say that?
Because they think I'm stupid.
Oh, I don't think that's true, because you had the courage to get up there and tell me exactly what it is that you want to be in front of all of your classmates, and that's important. That's one of the most important characteristics of any firefighter, and it also is one of the most important characteristics of any student leader, someone with a student voice. Having a student voice doesn't mean that you necessarily know exactly what's going to make for a great education, but you do have an idea of what's going to work best for you. And that's what really I think the student voice is all about, really understanding what works for me, communicating that with your educators, your parents, policymakers even. People will listen to young people. You'll be surprised. If you want to have a meeting with one of your local political representatives, you can schedule that with your classmates. They will meet with you. I promise you of that. If you want to be a firefighter, you could be a firefighter, no doubt about it, but never lose confidence in the fact that you can be a firefighter. The fact that you have the courage to get up there and say that you want to be a firefighter says a lot. So I hope you continue on that path as long as that's something that you always want to do.
Thank you.
Yeah. There really is nothing that you can't do, but I really think that realizing that does start with having a voice in the classroom. Really believe in yourself. Mr. Mazza believes in you. I think your other educators believe in you. If you feel like there's something that you're not learning that you want to learn, or you're not learning in a way that is best for you, work with your educators. See them as partners in your learning experience. And I think that's so important. I actually met a student in Missouri, and she said these school start times, they're way too early, they're not healthy, kids go to school, they're half asleep, and I'm going to change that. Last week she went to her Board of Education hearing with a bunch of students back behind her, and they created later school start times. That was strictly because she believed that she could create later school start times. Not for any, she of course had the research and all of that behind it, but more importantly, she had that belief.
So the question was, what is one thing that you'd like to do outside of school that you wish could be a part of school? Something that you feel like could fit somewhere, here at school during the hours when you get here and when you leave. What is one thing that you'd like to bring? Yeah.
Art class.
Art class.
Art class. Like more of like a customized club. You follow exactly what the art teacher asks you to do, right? Maybe more of a creative class, something that you can build on exactly what you want to do as opposed to what all the students in North Penn want to do. That's a great idea. Yeah.
That is a great idea.
You should have like portable soccer goals, so like if you want to play soccer.
Okay.
Move them out in the field.
So more sports equipment. These guys, Zach, I'll let you know that they are getting ready to, in a couple weeks, face the entire staff in kickball, because it's our annual 6th grade versus staff kickball. And this is the one day that we don't let the students win. So we really work to beat them and beat them bad on this day. So no, but we don't cheat. But hey, Zach, I want to introduce you to Mrs. Swider. She's one of our 6th grade teachers. You have to go over there so we can see you, Mrs. Swider. But she popped in. She's at the end of her lunch too, and she just wanted to pop in to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
So the question was, what is something else that you'd like to bring into school that you're allowed to do at home, but you can't really do in school for one reason or another? Yeah, go ahead.
I can cook.
Cook? All right. So you like to cook at home? Cool. So the guest chef in the cafeteria, how might we be able to swing something like that? You could make your own lunch menu item for a day. Oh, that would be cool. That would be sweet. Yeah, which one do you have?
Kind of like what Helena and Logan said, but like all different kinds of arts. Like he said, like culinary arts. She said just like an art like class or whatever. Like I'm thinking like more like kind of theater, not as like kind of like drama.
Yeah.
And like
So drama. They're talking a lot of arts, Zach. A lot of arts. Drama, music,
really cool.
Sports.
Guys, is this something that you would want to do during the school day, or is this something that you'd want to do as a club after school, or both?
During
During school. I hear a lot of during school, some both. But that's awesome. And you know what I would recommend doing, based on my experiences, continue to have these conversations about the things that you have done outside of school and you want to do inside of school, and find some of your friends who also want to do similar things, whether it be art class, culinary arts, and whatnot, and try to bring those students together and figure out how you can work with your lead learner, Mr. Mazza, and other educators in your school to make that a part of the school day. I think that they're here to learn with you. Find some students who also want to do that, because you're definitely not alone.
One of the schools that we saw in Finland, their language arts class actually went down to the stage and they acted out one of the stories. They incorporated that within the class. So that's an idea. If you share with your teachers, maybe we can build in more activities. Now you are all going to middle school, and that's going to open the door for you automatically to more classes, more electives, more customized, individualized pieces. Obviously working within the rules there, but you are going to have more options than you do at an elementary school setting next year. So, hey Zach, our time is basically up. I hear the students outside. We just want to thank you for taking a couple minutes out to talk with us today. You are an inspiration to us. We really appreciate all the work that you're doing to help schools and help students. So give Zach a round of applause, everybody.
You guys inspired me. Thank you for having me and for taking time out of your lunch to meet with me. This was really inspiring. Thank you.